Kenny. I'm going camping and doing some exploring. Going to be camping here at Whittaker Creek Recreation Site. It's a campground for 3 days. When I got here, I've never camped in this spot before, and going around the loop the way the arrow says, there's no way I can back in there because I'm headed in straight. So I had to go around the loop, turn around, had to do like a 4-point turn to get turned around with the trailer house. And then we got all straightened out, back to the camping spot, and I was able to back in and park correctly. And then it didn't take too long to get all set up. Got my camping gear all set up, ready to camp. Usually I'm on the other side of the creek, but for some reason they have that side shut down this year for some kind of maintenance. So I'm over on this side this time. I have not camped in this spot before. A lot more big trees here, so I probably won't get quite as much solar as I had before, but I do have my generator. Not too many people in the campground right now. It is Thursday though, the weekend may fill up, who knows. Anyway, got my trailer all set up and it's time to relax for a little bit. I actually have 2 bars of cell service this time. Awesome. Well, I'm going to be here for 3 days, and I'm just going to probably walk around the campground this afternoon and see what's going on over there. As the maintenance, I think they said they were doing some kind of invasive species removal, which I have no idea what that might be. But tomorrow I'm going to go to the Sweet Creek Trail and do a walk up there. Have a couple geocaches I need to check on, and it should be a beautiful weekend. It shows nothing but sunshine over the next 4 days. I'm going to like it. Come along with me. Check this out. Let's go camping. So I'm walking over the footbridge that goes over Whittaker Creek. Later in the summer they dam off part of the creek right here and make a swimming hole, but that's not happening right now. Looks like they have a sign that says area closed except for the access to the trail and the trail to the river. So let's walk over here and see what's going on. I'm not sure what the danger tape is for. Well, it's pretty plain to see that they've been doing a lot of work over here. They've been clearing some brush. And I see over there on the hillside they cut down a bunch of trees. So I don't know if this has anything to do with invasive species stuff. But I did talk to the camp host after I walked over here, and he said that they are actually reconfiguring the side on the other side of Whittaker Creek. They're going to make a big loop over there out of it. Maybe possibly add some more camping sites. Hopefully they'll make them bigger. We shall see. It is definitely not open for camping over here right now. Everything looks neglected. So let's walk down here, see the site that I usually camp in when I'm here. It doesn't look so good right now. It's all grown up. But this is a pull-through site. It's the only one in the park, so that's one reason why I like to camp over here. Plus it has nice sunshine. Cell service not so much. And I see the temporary bridge that they put in the summer so you can get over here is not there. There's like 3 sections that they just set in here, but not today. Nobody's driving or walking over that. I guess we'll be going back over to the footbridge. Time to get a fire going and sit by it and enjoy the evening. Good morning. It's time for some coffee. Oh, gonna be another beautiful warm day. A good day to go for a walk on a trail. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go up to Sweet Creek Trail and waterfalls. It's a beautiful creek that has multiple waterfalls and pools coming down. And we're gonna walk up there and enjoy the view, and have 2 geocaches that I'm going to check on. So hey, come along with me. It's going to be a good day. All right. We are at the trailhead. So the first geocache is only a couple hundred feet away from here. So that'll be the easy one to go check on first. Love this place. There's some great scenery here. Well, we are at the geocache location. Looking. It used to be a chunk of wood. Found it. Well, let's see what kind of condition it's in. Oh, there's a couple really interesting little trinkets in here. It's like a keychain with a little plastic guitar token on it. That's pretty cool. And not only that, the log sheet is nice and dry. And the last person that found this was 7/23/21. Man, that's like July 23rd. Almost 2 years ago. Wow. Well, it's in good condition. So, I'm just going to put it back. Let's head on down the trail. This is the first waterfall you come to on the trail. I love that sound of flowing water. Lots of moss draped trees in here. Really nice. We have some really large old growth here. This is a big fir. It's about 3 feet across. These falls are so pretty. We are at where the boardwalk starts. There's several of these. They're pretty cool. I really liked what they've done here. And this is a bit of a rocky portion of the trail. You gotta be careful. It's not difficult, just take your time. This part's really cool. Several pools that step their way down. Lots of ferns along the trail. All different types. We have some steps to go up. Some really nice irises here. Beautiful. And another walkway. Precariously hanging on the edge of a cliff. What a great morning up here. Gorgeous. And the second geocache is right up here. See if I can find this one. Well, I looked for that one. It's pretty quick to find if it's where it's supposed to be. Couldn't find it. So I did bring another container. It's a little bit more unique than the original that was there. So it's in place. So let's walk on down the trail some more. Skunk cabbage. It's not blooming yet though. They have these big yellow flowers on them. They smell like a skunk. There are some really old stumps up here. This is probably an old cedar. Cut a long time ago, maybe even 100 years, who knows. Look at this stump over here. Has a tree growing on top of it. Yeah. A long time ago, squirrel sat on top of that stump and ate some seeds out of a cone. One of them grew. There's another big old growth Douglas fir. I'd say that's close to 4 feet across. It's hard to tell on the camera unless somebody's standing in front of it. We are at the steps. Some little short waterfalls that go over some layered rocks here. Here is several large cedar stumps. There's that one. And Another one there, and then another one with a tree growing on top of it. These were cut a long time ago. And they used springboard back then. They don't do that anymore though. It's to get up above the swell of the stump into the wood that's good. Here we are at the uppermost falls. You can only see half of this because it kind of goes around the corner and it's back behind that bushes, a tree there, but the trail does go a little bit farther so you can look down on it, but I'm not going to go all the way up there this time. Well, that was a fun walk along Sweet Creek Trail, fixing my geocaches, and there's a few other people up there. But now I'm back at my camp. After doing a little bit of exploring, so to speak, I went to Mapleton because the Sweet Creek Road comes out right to Mapleton there. I thought I'd see if I could buy a bundle of firewood. They didn't have any firewood there. So at the grocery store, there's a couple of little stores there. There's like a little mini mall, and they're eclectic stores. One of them was kind of a, I don't know, partially antique and garage sale. There's some really unique things in there. So that was pretty cool browsing that. And then there's another store there that actually has a little bit of snack food and sodas and stuff like that. It's kind of a little restaurant with antiques and other stuff scattered around in the store. So that was pretty cool walking around in there. And it used to be called the Alphabet, which was another store that has been in Mapleton for many years, but it's no longer there. But that's the same building. And he had some placemats for the tables to eat at that had pictures of Mapleton, you know, really old pictures. And so the owner was talking about those, and he said one of them shows a picture of the building when it was just being constructed, and the wood that was put into the building actually came from the lighthouse keeper's house that was torn down quite a few, I don't know how long, 70, 80, 90 years ago or whatever. It's before some of the roads that we have around here were built. And so the guy purchased this lumber and barged it from the cove there where the lighthouse is into the Siuslaw River and up the Siuslaw River to Mapleton and used it to build that building. So that was pretty cool. Didn't know that. So yeah, I ended up going into Florence. I got some firewood and back at the trailer. And there's a trail just right away from my campsite over here. Looks like it goes down to the river, which is the Siuslaw River. So I think I'm going to take a little stroll down there and see what it looks like. Come along. Check it out. This trail has got to go somewhere. I wouldn't say it was well maintained. I hear water and the brush is getting thicker. I see water. There we go. The Siuslaw River. Such a nice day. Well, I suppose on a really hot day, you could drag your camp chair down here and sit in the shade by the river, dangle your toes in the water. It'd be great. And I suppose some people would even go swimming. I'm not much of a swimmer, so that probably wouldn't be me. We are emerging back out of the jungle. Civilization. This is actually a pretty nice camp spot. Well, thanks so much for coming along with me on this camping and exploring trip at Whittaker Creek Recreation Area and Campground. May the good Lord bless you, your family, and friends. And I will see you in my next video.